Welcome to today's video, where we'll be diving into the top 20 GDP growth forecast by country in 2024. Now, if you're wondering what GDP is, it stands for Gross Domestic Product. This is the total value of all goods and services produced by a country within a certain period. In simpler terms, it's a key indicator that gives us a snapshot of a country's economic health. So now that we've set the stage, let's jump into our countdown, starting with number 20. Kicking off our list at number 20 is Vietnam, with a projected real GDP growth of 5.8%. This Southeast Asian country's growth is largely driven by its burgeoning manufacturing sector and a steady increase in domestic consumption. Next up, at number 19, we have the Philippines, which is expected to see a 5.9% increase in its real GDP. This growth is anticipated due to the country's strong domestic demand, infrastructure investments, and vibrant outsourcing industry. At number 18, Djibouti is poised to grow by 6.0%. As a critical junction for global shipping, the country's growth is fueled by significant investments in infrastructure and logistics. Sharing the same growth percentage of 6.0%, Burundi comes in at number 17. The country's growth is expected to be driven by improvements in political stability and increased agricultural productivity. Bangladesh, at number 16, is also projected to grow by 6.0%. The country's growth is largely attributed to its robust garment industry, improved energy supply, and infrastructural development. Coming in at number 15 is Tanzania, with a projected growth of 6.1%. The growth in this East African nation is expected to be driven by its construction, communication, and finance sectors. On par with Tanzania, Cambodia ranks at number 14 with a projected growth of 6.1%. As a popular tourist destination, its growth is expected to be propelled by the service sector, especially tourism and hospitality. Ethiopia and the Gambia both share the 13th spot with a projected growth of 6.2%. Ethiopia's growth is anticipated due to its agricultural sector and infrastructure investments, while the Gambia's growth is expected to be driven by its tourism and agriculture sectors. At number 12, Benin is projected to grow by 6.3%. The country's growth is largely attributed to its agricultural production and increased public investment. Rounding out the first half of our list at number 11 is Burkina Faso, with a projected growth of 6.4%. This growth is expected to be driven by the country's agricultural sector, mining industry, and public expenditure. We've reached the halfway point. Let's see which countries make it into the top 10. Starting the top 10, we have Burkina Faso, with a projected real GDP growth of 6.4%. This West African nation continues to show resilience and a robust economy. Next at number 9, we have the world's largest democracy, India, with a projected growth of 6.5%, reflecting the power of its burgeoning middle class and tech sectors. Onwards to number 8, Côte d'Ivoire, a nation marked by its thriving cocoa and coffee industries, is set to grow by 6.6%. Rwanda, a country that has been gaining steady economic momentum over the years, takes the 7th spot with a growth of 7%. At number 6, Libya, a significant player in the oil market, is projected to grow by 7.5%. Senegal, known for its vibrant culture and growing service sector, lands the 5th spot with a growth of 8.8%. Moving into the top 4, we find Niger. This landlocked nation is forecasted to grow by a hearty 11.1%, largely due to its rich uranium resources. At number 3, we have the Pacific Island nation of Palau, with a projected growth of 12.4%, largely due to its booming tourism industry. Now onto the top 2. Guyana, a South American gem, is expected to see an impressive 26.6% growth thanks to recent mega-oil discoveries. And there we have it. The country with the highest projected GDP growth in 2024 is Macau SAR, with a staggering 27.2%. This special administrative region of China has become a global hub for tourism and gambling, surpassing even the glitz and glamour of Las Vegas. It's truly fascinating to see how these diverse economies are projected to grow and evolve, each with its unique strengths and challenges. Keep in mind, economic forecasts are not set in stone, but they do provide a fascinating glimpse into the potential economic powerhouses of the future. So, there you have it, the top 20 countries by GDP growth forecast for 2024. From Macau SR, leading the charge with a whopping 27.2%, to Vietnam rounding out the list with a commendable 5.8%. These figures elucidate the economic vitality of each nation, showcasing GDP as an essential indicator of economic health. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep learning.